Hi guys, welcome to another video. I actually got Gran Turismo 4 for my PS2 on Thanksgiving Day of all days. And I figured I would do some gameplay of this. Now the only downside is that I don't have any way to get the footage onto my laptop from the PS2 itself, so I'm going to have to use my actual camera. Quality may not be the best, but I think you guys will still enjoy it. Alright, sorry, I had to plug in my PS2 controller and make sure that the memory card was working. I mean, I had a feeling it already was working, but everything's good to go now. And now we get to enjoy this beautiful intro in all its glory. This is actually my very first time seeing this. And interestingly, I have played Gran Turismo 4 once, but that was 15 years ago. I was at my friend's house in Flemington when I used to live on Broad Street. And we did a couple of races together. My friend forced me to use a Chrysler PT Cruiser, and I think I got like 3rd place. After playing Gran Turismo Sport and Gran Turismo 7 on my PS4 for a long time, it's nice to go back and see something impressive like this. Nice song too. Drive of your life. Oh, that looks awesome. I can't wait to try that out. Oh, the Jay Leno car. Pontiac, Corvette, Mercedes. I think I actually heard this song a few times before. Now, I remember playing Gran Turismo 3 a few times, and I thought to myself, it's interesting how they have a few rock and roll songs from like the 80s or 90s. Man, that was awesome. Got the spinning speedometer. Alright, so arcade mode, Gran Turismo mode, replay theater, maybe some other time. I think we'll start with Gran Turismo mode. In Gran Turismo 5, I remember the loading screen, you'd have to hit the R1 button on the PS3 controller to spin it around, because on my PS3, I didn't have full screen. It was pretty much in the same format as this. Alright, let's see. If you have GT3 game save data, follow the procedure outlined in the game status menu. Well, I do have GT3, but that's saved on a different memory card, so we'll just move on to the historic showroom. Second-hand car dealer, try to pick up a performance car at a budget price. There are 3 second-hand car showrooms on this map. Isuzu Piazza. I didn't know they named a car after a baseball player. Honda City. That sounds pretty badass, but with only $4,000 to spend on this car. I might have some doubts about it, especially with only 108 horsepower. Civic, even worse, at 98 horsepower. I think I actually have this car in Gran Turismo 7. I painted it in Chicago Northwestern colors. RX-7, badass. I gotta get one of those. I find it funny that they called a car Today, like Honda, Today. Celica, very nice, MR2. BE1, that sounds like an interesting car to try out. 51 horsepower. You know, it would be nice to see the cars as opposed to looking at all of the descriptions here. Like, I want a picture of the car. I already know what the Miata looks like, so that's pretty good. Same with the 300 and the Skyline. That was nice to look at. I hit circle. I thought I was going backwards, but here's the picture. It must be triangle. I forgot. I'm so used to PS3 and PS4. You know, you hit circle to go back instead of circle. Or you hit triangle. I confused myself. I'm sorry. You hit circle to go back instead of triangle like here on the PS2. On a cord, wow. Let's see what this looks like, just for curiosity's sake. Ew. Fuck that. Alright. Let's see what the license center is all about. Do I even have a car yet? Because I know with some of the games, they usually start you off with one car. But I guess we'll start with B here. Acceleration and braking, Mazda Demio 99. Alright, this looks like a cool car. I'm more familiar with the 2015 Demio Laughing Face that you've seen in Sport and 7, but this will be an interesting shot. This will be interesting to try. Oh no, this is easy. I just go in a straight line. Driving Park Test Course. That would be nice if this was a racetrack. Holy crap, am I doing a wheelie? No, it's just, nah. I got so distracted by the car going so high up with the acceleration that I didn't realize I was going to do that. One more time and hopefully we can get the gold. Right, here should be good. No! These always frustrated me. I don't know why. It's just... You expect it to go well, and then it goes downhill. Right now. Well, I saw the ghost go past me, so that's good. I'm not even going to bother trying again. I mean, I want to move on to an actual race now. While we're at it, I'm gonna pause the recording so I can straighten out the camera, and then we'll continue on to the next part of the game. I have to remember that circle does the exact same thing as X, but I just realized there's another used car showroom, so let's see what we've got here. 3,000. I would really like to get that. Unfortunately, I only have 10,000 credits, so I can't afford it for now. The Impress is another thing I'd buy right away if I had enough money. Maybe the Prelude, I'll save that for another time. Skyline, I'm surprised with how cheap that is. I mean, for a very excellent sports car with wonderful performance, you'd think that would be more expensive. But then again, this was in 2006, where the cars were at like a certain time in their life where depreciation made them cheaper than what they are now. What's the what's the MGF? Is that one of those British cars like the MG? Oh yeah, it is. That's pretty cool. Naturally, I'm more used to the 70s cars that they made, but again, if I had enough money to buy this thing, I would. Daihatsu, disgusting. Not doing any of that. What does it even look like? Ew. I'm sorry I asked. Another Miata, very nice. SC300, alright. Let's take a look at this thing. Ooh, not bad. That is a nice sports car. I wonder why they didn't put that in the newer Gran Turismo games. Another Miata. Yeah, I'm starting to notice they really love having the Miatas here. They just keep getting like the 1990 or 1989, and then you got the 97 and 98. I think I might know what this. Oh, look, there's another Miata right here from 2000. How many versions are there in this game? What does this even look like? Oh, it's like a Yaris. All right. That's the interesting thing about the United States. You've got some cars that look the same as how they're sold in European countries or Japan or literally anywhere else in the world, and then for some reason they change the name in the United States. Like the Miata, they don't call it the Miata in any other countries. They call it the Roadster. Prius. This always interested me because I'm more used to the body style that they had from like 2007. That was actually the very first year I ever saw a Prius. So to see something like this, which is older, it amuses me, and I just wonder how long the Prius has been around. Okay, so that's others from the second half of the 90s. And I assume with all these different countries here that you can buy cars from different countries, like Spiker, Volvo, for their respective countries, and you have like Volkswagen from Germany. What do the Belgians have to offer? I'd like to see this. Gillette. Alright. What have we got here? Ooh, that's nice. When I get 1 million credits, I'm definitely buying that. Or if I get 1 million credits. So that's the only downside of the older Gran Turismo games. You can't go online, or certain things that you could do online, you get a lot more credits, but that's not possible. Another used car showroom. What's this all about? This is the place to come if you seek a bargain model from the early 90s. Which I find interesting because there's a lot of other cars that are used and they're like before the 90s. It makes me wonder if they have that in the French or German showrooms for their respected automakers. Because here it always seems to be Japanese. Box, I gotta check that out later. There's the license center again, there's storage showroom. That. I'm wondering, because I really thought I would have seen an Aston Martin or... Oh, that's why. You gotta go here. So that's why you couldn't find this car in the used dealership. Okay. So pretty much if you want something that's not Japanese and you can't find it in the used car dealership, that's what you gotta do. You just go to whatever country you want, and you should be able to find it there. But I really have to ask, do I have a car? No, I do not. And I really thought the license thing I did earlier would help me out there, but I guess not. What happens if I try to start a race without a car? Will it force me to buy something, or... Yeah, please get in the car, okay. Well, so much for that idea. Well, if I do have to buy a car, I think it was here I saw something I wanted to get. The historic cars of your dreams, huh? Well, I did want the RX-7, so let's get that. This looks nice. Alright, so let's see. Rotor, 2 rotary, 654 by 2 cc, 165 horsepower, 163 feet of torque. Alright, let's do it. Mazda RX-7 GT Limited, 85. Arctic Silver Metallic, nice. That's one thing I always found interesting. You have like these really cool names for paint jobs, like let's say it's silver and they just call it Arctic Silver Metallic. I love that. That's another thing I like about these Gran Turismo games. And of course, now that I bought my car, it's sold out. No one else can have it. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so obviously I can't go to the American events. I guess it wants me to start here. I was going to try and do the Japanese events, but sports truck race, that'll be exciting to see. Spider and Roadster. Lightweight. Probably not light enough for that. Obviously I can't do 4-wheel drive. What did I do this? Let's see what we got here. Standard or sports tires required, all cars permitted. Alright. I mean, I might only get like 1,500, but that's good enough for now. Seattle. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Let's see what we got here. And around it goes. When it will stop? Oh, there we go. So it looks like I'm only going against 5 cars, and of course, since the game decides to despise me and overcomplicate things, I am starting in last. I might regret this, because I saw I'm going against the Crossfire and the Z3. If I can get to first place, though, that would be great. I see the track's pretty long with some turns. I may have an opportunity to get out front. Good thing I know all the controls. I mean, it's pretty much the same as Gran Turismo 5, so... X is to accelerate, square is braking, circle is handbrake if you want to drift like a badass, and... I forgot to switch to manual transmission, but I would assume that R2 and L2 would shift, respectively. This is pretty cool. I like this. I'm getting really far ahead, though. That's not good. I thought I could at least overtake the other RX-7. Okay, that's just going to make it worse. Somehow there's no damage to my car. airborne. 16 seconds. Oh no! This is pretty cool though. Imagine doing a cop server like this on multiplayer. You go airborne and jump over other cars. I like how they randomly painted the words pit for you to go into like the pits. Wondering, some of these buildings I keep passing, are they supposed to be like sports stadiums or amusement parks? Like this one especially. I know it's like something you'd see at an amusement park. A big roller coaster of some kind. Okay, there's another car. Two of them fading from the pack. The top three is getting away from them. I really gotta remember to switch to manual transmission because this is making me go a lot slower. Like when I was accelerating after almost hitting the wall there, I was at 18 miles an hour in third gear, which is not what you want to do whatsoever. It also doesn't help that I keep hitting the wall. Kind of my fault though. I haven't played anything on my PS2 in a while, so this joystick's going to take a little while to get used to the handling. As you're going on this track in the Lamborghini Countach, that would be pretty cool. Or something very fast, like 200 miles an hour, and you go airborne, you jump over all the jumps and flip your car over. That would be insane. Not that I want to intentionally flip my own car over, but regardless, that would still be pretty exciting to see. 0 points. Wow. Do I at least get money? Please tell me I got some money. How do I skip this? Oh. Well, this is pretty cool. I like that. How about in triangle? Maybe it's start? Yeah, there we go. You came in 6th place. 100. Beautiful. That's just what I wanted. I love being paid a minuscule amount of money so I can keep failing and not upgrade my car. Perhaps I should do the Sunday Cup. But first, we must fix the transmission. I assume there's something in here, or maybe I have to go back to the main menu and do options. Let's see, GT Auto, probably not that. That's for maintenance. Photo travel, that sounds pretty cool. Maybe I'll do that some other time. Power and speed, that sounds pretty exciting. City courses. Jukebox, driving park. What do you want, Japan? To upgrade your car, visit the tune shop in Mazda. Specific racing events can also be entered here. Alright. I might not be able to afford anything, but we can check. The one make races, of course. That's what they meant by special racing events. Tune shop, though. This is what we need. We'll leave the tires alone for now. I want to see if I can improve the performance by increasing horsepower. Let's maybe increase the compression. Alright. I assume we can't do that yet, so let's try... I can't afford that. Is there anything I can afford here? Racing chip. Let's see if that does anything. 167 to 174. Alright. I'll take that. Of course I want to book them now. And I just noticed nitrous. I thought that wasn't in any of the Gran Turismo games until Gran Turismo 6, so that's pretty exciting to see here. Makes me wonder why they didn't put it in Gran Turismo 5. Ooh, that's nice. I know I've mentioned this before in a few other Gran Turismo videos, but when it comes to Japanese automakers, Mazda is one of my favorites. My other favorite would be Mitsubishi. Do you really want to quit Gran Turismo mode? Actually, let's double check and see if there is anything I can do to switch to manual from automatic. It doesn't look like it though, so yeah, let's quit Gran Turismo mode for now. Let's see. Ah. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone, leave that alone, leave that alone, leave that alone, leave that alone. Oh, this is just for controls. So how do I switch the transmission from automatic to manual? Miscellaneous. Maybe it's this. Opening movie, always. Demo start time, 20. Movie interval, autosave, always. Mile, horsepower, torque. That's exit. I had a feeling that would be the case. Alright, maybe it's this. Yep, there we go. Now we're good. Alright, time to go for Sunday Cup. This is the thing I find interesting. You try any other event, it's too hard for you when you're starting out. But when you do Sunday Cup, you usually end up getting like very far ahead of the other racers. Driving park, here we go. I said I wanted to see some races at Driving Park, and now here we are. It would be nice though if they had more variety as opposed to just a simple oval. Oh, here we go. I think I'm gonna vomit. A Scion XB. Just seeing those. Oh, there it was. Just seeing those cars in general they just make my stomach hurt. But this version's pretty good. I like this as opposed to the oval we were at. It's like Darlington, but with a chicane. If you want to call it that. Here we go. This is how we shall take our lead. And with only 4 laps, we should have a very easy time doing so. Go, my RX-7, go! Lead us to victory! What are you doing? I mean, I know you're supposed to follow a certain driving pattern, but you don't have to crash into me. There we go. First place is ours. .29.5 seconds. Really, that's the best lap. of all the other cars. This may be why, when I cut that corner, or the corners, that's why I get faster than everyone else. Seven seconds, that's good, close to 8. We'll probably make it 8 when I do this. Now it says my best lap is 28.9. .0 there. I got 9 points, very nice. Good to see the sign in last place where it belongs, but thank God. I seriously thought I was going to throw up there with that, with having it there on that screen. There's a reason why Scion went out of business after only being around for like 13 years. Alright. We'll probably have to do another Sunday Cup since I can't upgrade this thing. Ooh, there's a Beetle and a Corvette. Nice. What I find interesting, though, is Sunday Cups are usually for slow cars, so why is there a Nissan racing car all the way on the left there? I don't get that. Alright, now I'm going against a Mini Cooper, a Renault, a Barchetta, that's a pretty good car, a Honda, and a Peugeot. No, I wouldn't be surprised if the Mini Cooper went past everybody and took the lead, but at the same time, I also wouldn't be surprised if they had the AI set to have it go very slow and I end up bumping it while trying to go past. Okay, that went better than I thought it would be. Nice to be on this track too. I like Autumn Ring. That's the Barchetta. I can tell by the front grille if I could get towards it. Yeah, that's the Barchetta. Peugeot's still in the lead, surprisingly. Let's change that. Gaining ground, and we have claimed our correct position. We shall stay in first place until the finale. Sport, very nice. Pennzoil is another sponsor I like looking at on these tracks. It's pretty cool to see their logo from time to time. We got 10 points. That's funny, it says I have 189 horsepower, but when I bought the racing chip, it said I went from 167 to 174. Is there something I'm missing here? At least I got another 600. That's not bad. But there's got to be some way to try and make sure that my RX-7 actually is at 189, because when I bought that chip, it said I was at 174. And I really need to fix that. So let's get out here. Wait for that to load. If we can't do it here, maybe we can do it in the garage. We don't need a car wash, perhaps an oil change. Oh, yeah, we definitely need to change it. There we go, that looks much better. I like this music too. Good thing it's only $50. I think in real life though it's cheaper because months ago when I changed the oil on my Cruise, it was only like $30 or $40. We'll check these out later. Let's double check at the garage, see if we got the full horsepower that we need. Now it says I've got 192 horsepower. Alright, that's good. Just to be safe, let's try buying something and see if we can actually increase the horsepower. We'll try the tuner village here. Oh, wait a minute. Is this? Oh, wait, no, it's not. That's good. I'm going to be honest, I was worried that I would have to buy another car here or something, because I remember Amuse and a few other companies, they have different cars that they pretty much make from scratch. Japanese tuning company's history dating back to '73. Can this work for my Mazda? I see these are brighter than the Amuse section, so I would say yes, this could be good. I don't feel like spending all my money on that. This is a set combining a racing air cleaner with a European. I mean, I know I'm going to spend half my money on this, but let's do this. It says we go from 192 to 207, so that's excellent. These parts have been purchased. You know I want to equip them now. That's why I bought them. That's good. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's see if we can actually win at Seattle this time. I may have gotten an embarrassing last place at the start of this video, but I'm feeling good about this. I think we can improve and get past the other cars. It might also help if I get better tires, but we'll see what happens here first. Against the Infiniti and BMW, and I think it said I also have the Z3 and the Crossfire at the front again. I love how you press down on the exit, it says get ready to drive. I mean, that's why I'm pressing down on it. Okay, I'm still fading away a little bit, but not by much. We actually went into fourth gear for a change, so that's good. Try to brake check me. 4 seconds. All right, that's not bad. There's a 300. Wow. I actually used to drive one of those in real life. Same body style, but mine was black. It was a 300C. I don't know what the C stood for, but I had a Hemi in there. I wouldn't be surprised if that had a Hemi too. More horsepower. Somebody's upset. And I got distracted. Wow, this BMW, he keeps hitting me for no reason. I'm just minding my own business. Can I go airborne again? That was a lot of fun to do. Yeah. I'm still excited to try and do that with a high performance car, like going 200 miles an hour. If you haven't found out by now, I can be a little psychotic when it comes to driving in this game. There's a few other times where I like to get my cars on two wheels. Like you get on a certain part of the track, you get your car over a bump, and you have your car leaning on the one side. In Knight Rider, they call that skiing. I don't know if other people refer to it as that, but when you have your car leaning on two wheels, that's pretty exciting. Sorry if that gave you a seizure. "10 seconds, that's definitely good. I'm still disappointed that you can't honk your horn in this version. Maybe you can, I'm just not looking hard enough. We'll try again in the options in the next video. Good thing I was prepared that time. If only I did that in the first lap. This is a pretty cool song to end the race with. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Anyhow, that always seems to happen. Well, at least I got the fastest lap time out of all the other cars. I mean, I know I still got last, but... Okay, why is it doing that? I don't know if you guys saw, but the screen was shaking when it showed the statistics of me and the other drivers. Another measly 100. Oh well. I think now would be a good time to end this video. I mean, I know I already said that earlier, but in case you were trying to skip to see how I did in this race, you can see I got last again, but we'll try again in the future. We'll start the next episode off by doing some arcade races, or... yeah, let's do a couple of arcade races. And then we'll get back to a couple of the Sunday Cup drives. Thanks again for joining me, and have a good day.